This is the, I'm going to call it a Borrego model. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, of Kia vehicle. And we're going to put some fender covers on here again. Again, I'm working with the standard deep hook model of fender cover because the majority of these vehicles have deep front ends here in front of the tire where your knees can scratch paint or air hoses can drag. And since the depth between here and here is pretty significant, I need a deeper fender cover to cover this off. If this was a longer fender and it was only this deep, then I have a shorter fender cover called the standard hook model of fender cover. This is the standard deep hook model of fender cover, and I'm going to use it on these vehicles because I need to cover this all up here also. So we're just going to put this on. Again, I've got magnets in here. They're shiftable to get around rubber bumpers and bolt heads and that sort of thing inside on this vertical lip. I never put the magnets out here because I don't want magnets out on the paint. They attract iron filings, metal bits, and that can cause scratches. Or if you lean on them on those thin modern fenders, you can actually put a little micro dent in the fender already. So I just tuck the magnets in on the inside vertical lip here so they're never up on the paint. And if the magnets didn't hold, then I have hooks here. There's 20 gauge stainless steel inserts in here. You can bend them to form hooks, and they'll just hook over the inside lip anywhere where you need to hook in case the magnets don't hold. So it looks to me like I've got good steel fenders here everywhere, so I'm just going to pop those magnets down in on those lips. And this magnet here, I'm just going to slide it back until I can hit some steel here. And I should be on steel there right now with that magnet, and these magnets are in and locked down in here. And so if you come around here, I'm just going to show you once again that those magnets are locked on and holding this on, and you can pull on here and rock a vehicle and they don't come off. No magnets on the paint anywhere to scratch anything. High coefficient of friction surface gripping the paint, zero coefficient of friction surface on the top, so you just slide over the top of the cover. It doesn't move against the paint, so you don't get any scratching. So your hands, your clothes, your air hoses, your light cords, everything just slides right over the top. And you've got perfect coverage everywhere, all the painted surface on this fender, and total access to the engine bay. I'm going to get another one, put it on the other side, and then we're going to work across the front. And those magnets are in and locked on there, so we're all set and ready to go there. And if you ever did want to need or use the hook or whatever, then you can just hook inside with those hooks. But in this case, we don't need to do that, so we'll just leave things there for the moment. And then I'm going to bring that front cover and put it on there so you can see that we can cover off this front end also. So this is the front bumper and grille protector, and I'm hoping to cover off this whole front end with this cover so that we can protect the paint on the front on the customer's vehicle. And there's magnets all the way along end to end, so I just look where there's metal and I just pop the magnets down in on the metal there. And those magnets can be shifted again also if you need to shift them. And if this is all plastic, like I think I've landed on something plastic in underneath here, perhaps the headlight, and those magnets didn't hold, then we would go to the hooks and we can hook over inside the hook on the fender cover, or we can hook anywhere inside with the rope just to take a wrap to anchor with the rope if the magnets aren't holding. So there's another rope here and another rope over here, and you can just use them to tie wherever it makes sense. So we've got magnets in here holding on steel, we've got ropes to tie it on here, and worst case scenario, you could hook in here with another rope through this loop, and you could use it to tie down below somewhere. So I just want to show you now that we've covered off this painted area here on the front, and wrap that whole front clip up. So now you can work all day here again, do whatever you want all day long. And you don't have to worry about anything falling off. Nothing soaks through it. Your air hoses, light cords slide right over the top, and you've got total access to the engine bay. The customer walks in, that's what he's looking at. So they're impressed with the fact that you're taking the time and effort to protect their investment. And I'm going to take this cover off now, and I'm going to put 2 of the same model of fender cover that I have on the Fenders across the front to show you that that same model could be used to cover off the whole front end of the vehicle also. And we're just going to take this one off right now. Everything folds up nice and neat and goes into a tool chest drawer for storage. And now I'm going to bring those other 2 covers to the front. And again, I'm just looking for places to hook. When you're actually servicing the vehicle, some of this plastic may in fact be removed and you could hook on in some other places, or you may in fact find metal in underneath where you could use the magnets to hook on. But for now, I've just hooked it here, here, and here, and you can take a look at how that covers off the front end there. So if all you had in the shop was the standard hook model of fender cover, you could get both fenders done completely, and you could also wrap that front end. Or the other option is to have the front bumper and grille protector, which would go from here all the way across and also have the ropes on it. And we'll take these off, get everything ready for storage in the tool chest drawer, and then we'll go to another vehicle. Everything folds up with the clean side locked inside, and it can be stored in a tool chest drawer for storage.